Today, we interviewed a bundle of students from McKinley Academy. We asked them a few questions about the popular social media app TikTok. These questions varied from how addictive the app is, from what slang you have learned from the app. Luckily for us, the students complied with these odd questions and gave us worthwhile answers.
How many hours do you spend on TikTok?
3 hours.
0.
Probably like couple hours, couple minutes. Instagram reels on top.
Actually, I'm gonna guess like 2 hours.
According to Very Well Health, although there is no set time frame for how long you should be using social media, experts generally recommend keeping usage between 30 minutes and 2 hours per day. The students we interviewed averaged around 2 to 3 hours of screen time on TikTok. The time they spend on the app is a little over what's recommended, but not by a long shot. Unfortunately, people around the world struggle with managing their screen time on TikTok, and most of the time, it's not even their fault. It's the way TikTok has formatted itself and presents its content. TikTok had created a new way of sharing content amongst people. Long gone is a simple 10-minute video. Now we have short-form content. This way of making videos is simple and easy to do. All you need is just 1 minute or less of random text or images overloading your brain. With our brains slowly degrading from this overload, so does our attention span. Researchers from the Technical University of Denmark conducted a study titled Accelerating Dynamics of Collective Attention and said, our modeling suggests that the accelerating ups and downs of popular content are driven by increasing production and consumption of content, resulting in a more rapid exhaustion of limited attention resources. In summary, TikTok has such short videos so easy to consume that we as an audience can get addicted to them. This addiction to watching hundreds of videos a day leads to being less productive.
Do you think TikTok makes you less productive?
Yes.
Yes, it does. I would not. It does negative impact.
Yeah, sure.
Short-form content's gimmick is not just being short videos, but they also have other ways of keeping your attention. The most popular way TikTok videos keep your attention is through other forms of media, showing TV shows at the bottom of the screen or even showing gameplay of cheap mobile games. These methods are usually used on content creators' clips or podcasts. This is just one of many ways that the content is produced on TikTok. The content on TikTok has a lot of variety. It goes from funny TikTok videos to depressing slideshows to toxic discussions. A lot of negativity is spread on TikTok. So many toxic people insulting each other over the smallest things in the comment section. Toxicity may be a huge part that affects a lot of people on TikTok, but a big part that's also affected the students here at McKinley Academy is something far worse than toxicity. It comes from the deep, dark levels of the internet. The topic that spreads rapidly amongst the youth is brain rot is possibly the worst and best thing that has come from TikTok. Brain rot is slang that originated from funny videos on the internet. TikTok popularized the memes and jokes brain rot had made. And funny enough, you can even call brain rot its own language. So many phrases and slang have been produced from brain rot that you could use it in a normal sentence and Gen Z will understand you.
This thing on TikTok called brain rot. So, do you know of it?
Yeah.
Or
Yes, I've heard of brain rot.
Yeah.
so, what brain rot do you know?
So
You say.
far, skippy toilet. Livy done, baby grown.
I think there's 2. There's Sigma, and Riz. That's it.
I think yacht. Skippy, Ohio. Like, yeah. Just dabbling a little bit.
You could say brain rot has been around for a long time. The topic can be found all the way back in 2013 with another popular app, Vine. Vine was a platform formatted similarly to TikTok but was heavily restricted to only short, funny videos. No videos of the new podcast episode of Talk to with Minecraft parkour videos could be possible on Vine. Social media has proved itself that it will play a big role in the future. You see adults, teens, and kids glued to their phones. There are ways you can prevent yourself from being fully addicted to social media apps like TikTok. First, could be giving yourself a time limit. TikTok does offer features that remind you it's your time limit. They even advertise it when you're scrolling on your For You page sometimes. Second, you can replace watching TikTok with a more productive activity like exercising, reading, or socializing. And of course, finally, you can just delete the app. TikTok affects students at McKinley Academy in many ways. It brings them together by understanding jokes from the internet, but gets them to slowly degrade their mind at midnight on a school night. It really depends on just how you control yourself with social media.